How can he get out of this? He really thinks he can get out of this? Gingerbrute! Just imagine with that Zoetic thing on it. Now then it'd be a 5-4, it'd be a 7-6. A time! A counter that! A goodbye! A come again! What is cracking YouTube? It's your boy Zag back with another one. Today we are playing Esper Control! This is a very interesting list, and I know it looks like a commander list, but trust me, there are 2 ofs, and even 4 ofs! What do you know? So, let me go over the list. I'll kind of talk about each card. The reason we have such a high density of diversity is because we are conniving quite a bit. We want to sort of hold our mana up a lot in this deck and have options. Ooh, sorry. Got a little excited. So, looking at this deck, Sheoldred's in here. This can be a win con. Gix Command can save some of our crucial pieces and also wipe out a lot of their creatures, taking out the biggest threat. One of the new cards in here, Alcozoltz. This is a great, slap it down, flying lifelink creature. You can return it later relatively easily, and we're creating flying chunk blockers. One Sunfall in here as a panic button. And let's go to the 4-drop slots. So 2 Wandering Emperators. We need some removal, biggity bang. We can make some tokens. The vigilance is huge. As you can see, we do have Illuminator Virtuoso. Of course, these are tokens, so we won't be able to put vigilance underneath of it. However, you will see we are doing something very funny. So I'll hop back down to the one slot here. This is a haste creature. This cannot be blocked if you pay 1 mana. This is great with something like Zoetic Glyph. Well, now you have a 5-4 unblockable, and if you put counters on it by conniving, wowzers, you're getting in to close the game. Plus Sheoldred triggers, I think that's pretty good. What do you know, an Obscura Interceptor, that'll be pretty devastating. Mirrorhall Mimic, this is a great way of allowing us to steal their biggest, baddest thing for 4 mana, and the Disturb, you bring it back. Create a token that's a copy of an enchanted creature, except it's a spirit. We have tons of great creatures, right? Any of them can be good. We don't want to target a legendary creature, which we have, other ones, so it's not to be worried about. Mage's Attendant, this is overlooked. Great card. That 1 mana chance to, counter a big 4-drop, a big 5-drop, a 6-drop. That is a non-creature spell is huge, and we get a 3/2 out of it, so it starts as a good body, helps us get some momentum, and helps enable us to swing. One Obscura Charm in here. This is pretty good, very flexible, right? Kaito Shizuki, unblockable creatures, another great thing to put counters on. We cannot put Zoetic Glyph because we do have to target an artifact. Now this does have a Discover 3 trigger, which is great. We have a lot of great Discover cards, or cards we can hit rather, other than the counters, right? We have 2 Disdainful Strokes. Chart of Course is great, getting us a little bit of a head. We can easily swing in this deck because of Gingerbrute, because of our flying. Deep-Cavern Bat, also flying. This is great. If Illuminator Virtuoso is on the bat, then all of a sudden anything we equip it to has flying and lifelink. And haste, if it ever touched a Gingerbrute. Fading Hope is a great card, helps us, a tremendous amount in the early game to buy some time so we can sort of set up, right? Skrelv, some hexproof, another creature. Runic Shot, great way. That Scry too is huge after you just pop one of their big dinosaurs that swung, right? For a great cost. So, good inclusion there. This is our main creature, right? Every time we target it, we're also conniving. So, we do have Security Bypass in here. This will allow us to connive every time we do damage. Since the Double Striker will do 2 instances of damage, great little combo there. Twinning Twines helps add to our 2-drop and our 4-drop. It's a flying vigilance creature with ward. This is just good. And yeah, we went over those. Yeah, so that's the deck. We have a single Go for the Throat. We have no real point-and-click removal other than these 2 cards. Fading Hope is meant to buy us time. We're meant to counter our big things. We're meant to exile things from their hand. We're conniving, and we're ensuring that we, curve out very perfectly. We do have another form of removal here. Gix Command, also removal, and Wandering Emperor, also removal. Putting a first strike creature on combat is an absolutely exceptional thing to do, and then you just have a larger Wandering Emperor that can start pumping out 2/2s, things like that. So here we are with a pretty decent hands. I think we take this for sure. We're going to need the white, but we usually want to save this guy. There's a ton of removal in this deck, or meta. And Gingerbrute is a great way to start the game. It asserts the dominance. We will do that, especially since we just got another untapped mana. It's not bad to start with this. On turn 2, we can lay our Deep-Cavern Bat, get a great read on them. I initially actually had more Deep-Cavern Bats because it works so good with Illuminator Virtuoso, right? You have flying and lifelink in addition to haste if you equip it to the haste boy at any point. So let's do this. Yeah. Then we have Go for the Throat next turn as we lay a tap mana. We can always try to course and try to dig for a mana. We'll see what we get. Okay, they take out the Ginger. It doesn't really matter because they're going to use the other removal. But the point and click, you know, that's better than a -3 because we do have a 4 toughness creature. Okay. Let's get this down. We swing here. And they flash in the 2 toughness flyer. Is that a thing? So yeah, just as good as it's always been. Esper control. Sorry, my hand is at a weird angle, man. Okay. Chakoni-san. So no creatures. We just chart a course. We are course charters. Okay, okay. Hitting them where it hurts. That's a draw 2 for 2, baby. Okay, we can't lay Skrelv, unfortunately. However, we have such a great density and mana curve in this deck. We have a lot of options pretty much always. Okay. I think I'm a double Virtuoso. Well, they have a lot of white in the deck. They could have board wipes. We don't necessarily want to overcommit. So we'll single Virtuoso. We'll hold Go for the Throw. We could also Twining Twins, right? Exile target non-token creature. That could be really good because they might want to kill the bat at some point. We get another chance to look at their hand. Okay. I think this deck's going to finally shoot me out of plat and into diamond. Because diamond, you know, things get real. So that's fantastic. Removal out of their hand. Let's get rid of Brute here. You know, the copies of the deck, it's kind of like a commander deck the way I have it. Obviously not true, but there's a lot of like single copies. You know, we have a lot of selection in the deck, and being that we're conniving all the time, you can sort of look for the more tailored answer, if that makes any sense. Okay, we have our boy. See, it's good to lay this guy relatively later once we have enough mana to keep him protected. But there it is. Okay, they have 1 card in their hand. That is totally fine. Mirrorhall Mimic. I love this card. I just spent the rare to get it. So let's drop this. And drop this. Ooh. Skrelv. Goodbye. Thank you. Okay, we have a 2/2 life linker. They're going to want to remove that, but we also have a much bigger threat. And this dude is really what we're trying to enable. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. It's like, doesn't have death touch, right? Okay. And there it is. Boom. What it do, Chickapoo? Thanks for making it to game 2. Oh, can't stop thinking about you. I think we Skrelv and lay this, depending on what we draw. However, Virtuoso's nice. We do want to wait, though. As much as we can. I like that. Let's do this. Because next turn, if they try to get spicy, we have Fading Hope, so. And that scry is big. It's like the effect is already great, man. And then there's just a scry. It's like, alright, so, yep. Alright, only 9 more swings. I always say that. I say that every time I swing with Skrelv. I gotta stop. My therapist says so. Wow, the mic was tilted all the way back, wasn't it? Hopefully the entire time. That's awesome. Love that. Love that, love that. I hope the audio's okay, man. See, that scry is massive. I think that's a yeah. You know, you kind of slap it down when you have it. Especially against Gruul. You know, Obscura here is quite the sauce. Quite the sauce. Okay. And then we can freaking return whatever they try to lay right now. Which is hilarious. I think we win. You know, this is a winning position. Goodbye. Come again. Goodbye. Come again. Goodbye, sir. Come again. Yeah, we destroyed them. So we'll have to do one more. Game 3 here for ya. Should be a good one. I say we slap the bat down here. This card is really pushed, man. It's definitely not bad. That is faux shizzle. Boom. Ooh, the Weather Seed. Or Besager, I mean. Let's get rid of that, right? Ha ha ha. Hee hee hee. Gala's a great card, though. Now, the thing about Mage's Attendant is it's, like, really good. Okay, let's do this. We swing. Let's get this down, right? We can eventually sacrifice the token it makes to counter something here. Presumably, the Besager, if they didn't get their mana, which is excellent. Unfortunate for our opponent. Ooh, very unfortunate for the opponent here. Let's let's swing. I do not want to lose the token. Okay. That is totally fine. 100%. Let's do this for a blue here. We're in business, baby. Okay. Virtuoso, and we hold Fading Hope. Do they counter this? That would be pretty decent, because we'll return the Galligrators. Oh, hello, come again. Ooh, I like it. We have a hasty Gingerbrute. Extra point of damage coming in for the next swing. Not too shabby. He drops it down, mate. let's do this. We'll swing with this. Okay. Excellent, Mite. Excellent, Mite. Oh yeah, it's getting serious. They are at 10 Ski Malenskis. Did they not get their 4th mana? What, like, what is happening here? Damn. Very unlucky, or your deck blows. It's like, where's your ramp, right? Where's your 3-drop that ramps? The Gaia doesn't even seem to go with the, you know, the cards that we've seen so far. Oh, it's a Glissa thing. Whoa, interesting. Okay. Ooh, wow. Ooh, is that the nail in the coffin? I think that's the nail in the coffin, yo. I mean, pretty much, right? I kind of want to do... Let's do Gingerbrute. Because he is unblockable after all. If we choose to activate the ability. So we do have lethal. Obviously. If they wipe everything, kind of fine. We should be able to close the game out relatively okay. Taking 2 to the banger, booms. Hello. Say hello to my little friend. So this can disturb, and at the beginning of your upkeep, create a token that's a copy of enchanted creature, except it's a spirit. Holy guacamole. Pretty good. Oh, interesting. A chunk blocker. Wow, gaining life. Do you think that will save you? Do you think you will be saved? You know, I am not very impressed, sir. Your deck is a pile of garbage. Go back to the drawing board, yes. You must return. The drawing board awaits you. You are being awaited, yes. Oh! I wonder if there's ever going to be like, take a combat step during your opponent's turn card. We win. How can he get out of this? He really thinks he can get out of this? Gingerbrute! Just imagine with that Zoetic thing on it. Now then it'd be a 5/4, it'd be a 7/6. Damn! A counter that. A goodbye. A come again. You, sir, are being destroyed. I forgot to just swing with Gigi, but we won! Let's go! Rah! So, 3 decent games here for you today. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. I really do. The deck list that I built seems justified. It seems really good. We could probably add more Deep-Cavern Bats. You know, the amount of numbers I have. If you have more Raffines, add 3 Raffines. I only had 2. The Virtuoso, Luminescent whatever Virtuoso, is a great target for pretty much any sort of buffs. Our Planeswalkers are giving buffs. We have a lot of interaction, a lot of removal, some counter spells. It's a good one. So Esper Control in Caverns of Ixalan Standard is still just as powerful. We got a couple fun little pieces that could sort of slot in, and you know, it only juiced it up even more. So really appreciate you. I'm Zach, and I will continue to make Caverns of Ixalan content and standard content going forward for infinity. I love you.